The blood moon eclipse peaked in the morning hours of Monday, January 21st, here in the UK. For a period of 62 minutes starting just before 5 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time, the full moon turned an ominous red color in the Earth's shadow. Some Christian conspiracy theorists saw this as a prophetic fulfillment of biblical prophecy. The blood moon was dubbed a harbinger of the apocalypse, a prophetic sign for America, and evidence of Jesus Christ's second coming. The blood moon was linked to a number of prophecies, foretold by the Book of Revelation, Book of Acts and Book of Joel. And yet, despite these doomsday warnings, the blood moon passed through nightside totality without kick-starting the end times. Dr. Bob Thiel, a biblical prophecy expert from the Continuing Church of God, told Express.co.uk there was no basis in Scripture to truly consider the January blood moon a prophetic sign. The preacher previously argued the January super blood wolf moon is not a special message from God. Read more. Earthquakes, volcanoes, asteroids to destroy Earth as meteor hits blood moon. Eclipse 2019. The blood moon was not a sign of the apocalypse despite claims to the contrary. Image, Getty. His reasoning for this is a number of events which will have to precede and follow the moon turning red in order for Revelation prophecy to come true. The preacher has now said some of the events outlined in the Bible are occurring at this very moment, but it is unclear where these are headed. Dr. Thiel said, the basic sequence is that certain sorrows and troubles will continue. In particular, Mark chapter 13 verses 5 to 8, 37 reads, And Jesus, answering them, began to say, Take heed that no one deceives you. For many will come in my name, saying, I am he, and will deceive many. Read more. Black hole warning. Radio jet is pointed directly towards Earth, but when you hear of wars and rumors of wars, do not be troubled, for such things must happen, but the end is not yet. Some nation will become highly indebted before the Great Tribulation. Dr. Bob Thiel, for nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there will be earthquakes in various places, and there will be famines and troubles. These are the beginnings of sorrows. And what I say to you, I say to all, watch. According to Dr. Thiel, the sorrows are happening now, but there are many other examples of Scripture which also need to be fulfilled. Read more. Bible reveals end times will be more evil than last days of Noah. Eclipse 2019. The ominous blood moon peaked on January 21st. Image, Getty. Dr. Thiel said, for example, some nation will become highly indebted before the Great Tribulation. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 6. This is happening to the USA. Damascus will be destroyed. Isaiah chapter 17 verse 1. And great military damage will hit Jerusalem. Isaiah chapter 22 verses 8 to 9. The timing of these two events possibly occur before a prophesied peace deal. One of the most important events to watch for is when the peace deal of Daniel chapter 9 verse 27 is confirmed. Deals have been proposed, but the biblical one has not yet been made nor confirmed. A king of the north, who was a prince in Daniel chapter 9 verse 27, and a king of the south, Daniel chapter 11 verse 27, will arise and make a lying deal. Daniel chapter 11 verse 27. Europe will get a great army. Daniel chapter 11 verse 25. We are seeing the foundations for this now. Another prophetic sign to look out for is the return of animal sacrifices, as outlined in Daniel chapter 9 verse 27. Dr. Thiel also said the world will only come to pass after all apocalyptic signs are fulfilled and the period of Great Tribulation starts. After the Great Tribulation, the sixth seal will open, which is when the moon will turn into blood. Could it be the blood moon? Soon after, the seventh seal in Revelation will open and usher in trumpet blasts and cataclysm. Eclipse 2019. Christians are waiting for the second coming of Christ. Image, Getty. Dr. Thiel said, the crashing of wormwood into the earth will occur after the third trumpet blast. Revelation chapter 8 verses 10 to 11. Some might call this Planet X hitting the Earth. The gathering for Armageddon will begin related to the sixth trumpet blast. Revelation chapter 8 verses 13 to 19, 16:12-16. Then at the seventh trumpet, Revelation chapter 11 verse 15, Jesus will return to establish the millennial kingdom. The Great Tribulation should begin about 3.5 years after the peace deal. Daniel chapter 9 verse 27 is confirmed, and right after the king of the north tries to proclaim peace and safety. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 3 to throw people off, cf. Daniel chapter 11 verse 24 for his invasion plans.